Welcome back, guys, and thank you for tuning in. Hi, Taurus. It's your time now. And to who this may concern, it may not resonate with you, but you're welcome to listen. Well, Taurus, it's been really difficult for you, to say the least. You know, working hard, struggling, making sure you're making that money. It's always difficult. But Taurus are hard-working people. They love to have good things in life. That means food, home, clothes, shoes, even relationships. To tell you the truth, Taurus, your relationship could be better. It's not too bad, but it could be better. Sometimes you just want more attention, more romance, more lovey-dovey stuff to go on. You like to feel secure and that you're loved 100% because you always give your best in relationships too. When you feel they're not given a lot of what you want in a relationship, you start to doubt if there's something else going on with a person, because you can be very suspicious minded and always worried if there's something going on with a person when they're not acting their usual self. So when things are different to what they normally are, you do get suspicious about those things, don't you, Taurus? So yeah, don't try to fool the Taurus, because the Taurus will not stand for rubbish either. Yeah, just to see a bit of insight of this, I feel that your relationship, some of you that's been in a long-term relationship, sometimes the person gets a bit too settled in their ways and you wonder why they're not actually making much efforts. Yeah, it does happen, Taurus. I mean, they like your fire and your feisty way of being and how you like to fight back and stand up for what you believe in. And you don't really give two shits when they don't understand where you're coming from. You expect whoever you wish to understand where you're coming from, especially not pulling their weight and making an effort. I find that sometimes you end up with type of people that put all the effort in at the beginning and tend to just sit back and don't make any efforts at all, because once they get their feet under the table and they're comfortable, that's it. They can't be bothered. As well, because you're a very strong personality and very strong person, male or female, people tend to always want to push your buttons, and it doesn't go very well. Especially if you're arguing with a Taurus, it will go wrong. They will argue their point and they will say things you may not like to hear. So whoever is around you at the time, Taurus, they need to be aware of it. I find there's a lot of attraction with Taurus, air and water people. I feel I will Taurus, air and water people. I find with a Scorpio in particular, there might be a Scorpio around you at the moment, and they tend to be a bit not good with finances, where you have to always pull them up on it. I think it's a Scorpio, or there's a watery element to them. Either they're a bit sensitive or something, but I think it is a Scorpio. But this person seems to be very bad with money, and you're always having to bail them out for some reason. Be aware of this person, whether it's a long-term relationship or somebody who's just not been that long in a relationship with. I see a bit of distance. I don't know if it's because you're mentally and physically not that interested in them as you used to be, because you like a person that's independent, has money, and can take care of you as you can take care of them. It's not about a Taurus needing anybody else's money. It's not that. It's the fact that a Taurus has money to take care of you, and you usually bloody well have money to take care of a Taurus by wining, dining them and treating them right, even making a dinner at home, because Taurus are very good cooks. Well, majority of you are very good cooks, and you like somebody to treat you well as you treat them. When you feel that it's gone a bit frosty or cold, you start to feel that, nah, there's something not right with this relationship. You start to investigate. You may even become a bit nosy, stalkerish, looking into things deeper, maybe investigating the person, looking into their phone, their emails and things like that to find out if something's going on. Normally, most of the time, Taurus can be right, because there's usually a reason why they feel like this. The relationship is not the same. The person's not around as much as they used to be, or doing the things they used to be doing, and their patterns have changed, or the way they are physically, romantically towards you has changed. They're not doing the same thing as before. But be mindful, it might just be a financial situation. That's why, Taurus, they may have a lot of financial stuff going on, and it can come across as them cheating, but doesn't mean they might not be cheating. It's a possibility, but cheating could be finances as well. They could be cheating with money where they haven't actually got enough money because they've got a lot of debts going on. I find that some of you are in a relationship with somebody that has children with somebody else, and their finances tend to be going towards that direction because it's not good. But the ex is demanding quite a bit of money for this and that from this person. So yeah, it's not easy being in a relationship with someone that has other children with somebody else. It can become burdensome on a Taurus because a Taurus hasn't got a problem with someone having children. It's just that when the finances that that person has isn't working in your relationship, because you're a person that likes to build together, grow together, and have nice things together, a home, car, going on nice holidays. But if a person like you, Taurus, has to go on holiday and do these things on your own, you will. But eventually you will end up looking for someone else. Because I'm not saying that, you have to be treated 100% like a queen, but in your eyes, you work hard, you struggle to have what you have. Why don't you have the best of the best in the relationship too? And there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to be wondering why you get somebody that seems to be nice and everything's good. Next thing you know, their finances are being drained away, and it's not because of your relationship, it's because of their ex relationship, which maybe at the beginning didn't come about at time, but then the person's kids got a little bit older, responsibilities got bigger, needing clothes, shoes, and all sorts of things, and it's becoming a problem now. So you have to decide, is this relationship for you? How long is this situation going to go on? If you're an older person, you may not feel that you want to waste your time with this person because you don't want to spend the rest of your life with a person that's financially not stable just because of their ex. They have the money, but the money is going bit by bit because of an ex. And that's not how you want to live your life as an older person with somebody that's their money's being drained, and it's been drained because of someone else. It can seem like a jealousy thing, but it's not that you're jealous. It's just that you didn't know that this was going to be an issue when you met them. At first, it didn't seem that way. But then situations did develop even more, and the person's become a bit of a problem. So I do see there is somebody else in the background that does like you, and I think you know the person. It's a work person, but I'm not 100% sure you really like this person, and you're not 100% sure about going towards this person either, because you're very skeptical about people these days. You don't really like to jump from one thing to another. You like to give something a chance, a relationship with a person a chance. The only real reason you would jump if you see that that person is making an effort to come to you and making real strong advances, as taking you out, desperately wanted to see you, desperately wanted to make an effort to see you. If that person pushes hard enough, it can make a Taurus, give in and say, okay, I'll give you a chance. They're not necessarily a cheater, no, but if a relationship has become cold and dull and boring, they will move on. Anyway, Taurus, yeah, good luck with what you decide to do, but beware. Not every time the grass is green on the other side. Sometimes you have to give and take in a relationship when someone's got problems, but it's not that easy. But you take care. Thank you for tuning in, and we will speak again more. And be aware of the ex. causing trouble. Keep out of it. Don't try to solve their problems. It's not really for you to worry about. Let them solve their problems themselves. You just get on and do what you've got to do. Okay. You take care of yourself and keep strong. Bye for now.